I'm going to show you how to make a nice low protein pizza. Okay, first thing I would always do is just oil the tin. So we just oil the tin like that. The reason why we oil the tin is so it doesn't stick to the tin, and also we get a really nice crisp dough base. Here's some of that dough that we made earlier on. Okay, so what you have to do is just put a little bit of flour onto your hands, okay, and then take the dough and roll it into a ball like that. Place it in the middle of the tin and then just push it out to the sides, yeah? You want to push it all the way around there, trying to keep it even as it goes around there, and just push it. If you get a little hole in there like that, just push it over the top, it doesn't really matter. So there we go, push it all the way to the edges. There we go, and then just flatten it out. And that's your pizza, that's your dough base. If you really didn't want to do that, you could just roll it between two pieces of greaseproof paper. But I always think it looks more authentic when it's in the tin like that. Nicely pressed out. Just pull it around the edges. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of the tomato. So I've got some Don Mayo sauce in here as well. So I'm just going to put a couple of spoonfuls of that on, and I'm just going to push it right round to the edge. Okay? Don't put too much on. If you put too much on, you'll end up getting a really soggy crust in there. So just push it up to the edges and things like that. You can always make your own by just taking a tin of tomatoes, chopping them up, yeah, and then putting a little bit of garlic and a little bit of mixed herbs into there as well. So there you go. So once you get to that stage, that's what you're looking for. Then we're looking for some type of filling to go on the top of it. So I've got some peppers here, and I always think peppers really do bring out the colour in things. So I'm just going to put a few peppers around the outside of it first. There we go. So I'm going to use all different colours. So just make yourself a nice little pattern. If you want to sprinkle everything over the top, feel free. So put your peppers on. And as you can see, we can make ourselves a really nice decorative base. Okay? Because you remember, you always eat with your eyes, so things have got to look really nice. Okay, so your pizzas are like that. Next thing is I'm going to take some onions and sprinkle the onions over the top. I'm using red onion here because it's just a nice, slightly sweeter, got a little bit more flavour to them as well. I'm going to take some mushrooms and I'm just going to spread the mushrooms all over the top. Okay, and there we go. And then what you can see is we're making ourselves a really nice pizza. I'm going to add some of the low protein cheese to the top of this one. So I've got my cheese here, and then I'm going to sprinkle that over the top as well. Okay, so when it cooks, the cheese will have melted into there. Okay, and it'll be really nice. Okay, there we are. It's absolutely looking fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of basil into the middle of it. I've got a little bit of oregano. There we go. And I'm going to put it into the oven to cook. Now, fan assisted oven is 185. Normal oven would be 220. For about 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to cook the pizza until it's nicely golden brown. And we'll have a lovely pizza when it comes out. Oh, look at that pizza. It looks absolutely fantastic. There we are. It smells good too. So, it's got a really nice crusty bottom. Look at that, straight off the tin as well. Just look at the crust on that. Absolutely fantastic, not soggy at all. I'll tell you what, it's worth taking a little bit out of it. So I'm just going to cut it. There we go. Look at that for pizza. Got a nice little doughy bit in there. Nice and fluffy, nice and soft. It looks absolutely delicious. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of basil on the top of that, and I'm going to enjoy that pizza.